Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be discussing about mitosis. And this time I thought of making it a little interactive, so I will add a question at the end of the video and I want you all to answer me in the comment section. Yeah, so let's start with today's discussion. In my previous video I have discussed about cell cycle and how it is divided into interphase and M phase. In the M phase the process of mitosis or meiosis will take place. Now what exactly is the mitosis? Now it is a process by which one cell will divide to produce two daughter cells. Here we can see that the parent cell has 8 number of chromosomes and the daughter cells so formed also have the same number of chromosomes. And since the number of chromosomes are maintained from parent to the daughter cell, this division is also known as equational division. Now the size of the daughter cell which are formed will be smaller than that of the parent cell. Here it does not appear like they are smaller in size, but then actually they are smaller in size, and then this daughter cell will enter the interphase stage where it will grow, and then it will again enter the M phase and the cycle will repeat in itself. So now where does the process of mitosis take place? The mitosis takes place in each and every body cells of our body, or we can also say the somatic cells of our body. And what is the importance of mitosis? Why it has to take place? It is essential in the healing of our body. Like if we have a cut, we will see that after a few days the wound will be healed. How it is so? It is because the cells which are nearby this portion will undergo cell division and in turn will heal the portion. It is also essential for the growth of the tissue, and as a result we can see that babies grow into adult. And it is also essential to maintain the integrity of the cell, that is, it maintains the number of chromosomes in each and every cell of the body. Like in human body we can see that in each and every cell of our body there are 46 number of chromosomes, and thus the process of mitosis maintains the integrity of the cell. And it is also essential in cancer research. Like we know that cancer is uncontrolled cell division. Uncontrolled cell division. And what type of cell division takes place? Uncontrolled cell division. And what kind of cell division takes place? Mitosis takes place. Now in cancer research the process of mitosis is of great advantage to them. Now the newly formed cell has been through the interphase stage and now it is ready to undergo division. So now here we can see that it has a nuclear membrane. It has a nuclear membrane, then nucleolus, chromatin networks or threads, then the centrioles and the centrioles. Now as it enters the M phase, it is divided into two stages: karyokinesis, that is the division of the nucleus, and cytokinesis, the division of the cytoplasm. Now the process of karyokinesis is further divided into prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. In the early prophase, the nuclear membrane and the nucleolus begin to disintegrate, and the chromatin networks will begin to condense and will form chromosome. Now each chromosome has two chromatids and they are associated by centromere. They are attached by centromere. Now the surface of the centromere is covered by a proteinaceous disc called kinetochore, and the centriole will begin to move towards the opposite pole. Now when it reaches the late prophase, the nuclear membrane and the nucleolus disintegrates completely and the centriole moves towards the opposite pole, and the centriole already moved towards the opposite pole, and it gives rise to fibers. Now there are certain long fibers which are called spindle fibers and certain short fibers. These are called astral rays, and the centriole together with the astral rays is called ester. And since in animals ester formation take place, there are two esters. Ester formation takes place, it is also known as estrous cell division. But then in case of plants, centriole is not present. Then how does microtubule or the spindle fiber formation take place? These are formed by microtubule microtubule organizing center, MTOC. The spindle fibers which are formed will get attached to the kinetochore of the chromosome, and then it will start pulling the chromosomes towards the opposite pole. Now, as the cell enters the metaphase stage, all the chromosomes will align themselves at the equatorial plane. And why does this happen? This is because the spindle fiber which is attached to the centromere will exert a pull in the opposite direction. Like this spindle fiber will pull the chromosome in this direction, whereas this spindle fiber will pull it in that direction. And as a result of this differential force, all the chromosomes will align themselves in the equatorial plane. And here we can see that this spindle fiber is attached to the centromere, and this is known as the discontinuous spindle fiber, and the spindle fiber which connects the two centriole is known as the continuous spindle fiber. And at this stage, the chromosomes are highly condensed and they take stains very well, and hence at this stage the study of the chromosomes becomes very much convenient. And now, as it enters the anaphase stage, the spindle fiber begins to contract more, and as a result the centromere splits. And as the centromere splits, an additional interzonal fiber is formed, and ATP is also consumed in the process, and as a result the chromatids gets shifted to the opposite pole. So the factors which are responsible for the shifting is contraction of the spindle fiber, stretching of the interzonal fiber, and the utilization of ATP. Approximately 30 ATPs are used by one chromosome. Now the cell will enter the telophase stage, where the spindle fiber will begin to disassociate, and then it will disappear completely, and the chromatids will begin to relax and it will form chromatin threads, and the nucleolus and the nuclear membrane will begin to reappear. Now at the end we can see that two nucleus are formed. Now here we can see that in both the nucleus there are only one strand of the chromosome, that is one sister chromatid, and this is because when this cell will produce two daughter cells, this daughter cells will undergo through the interphase, where it will pass through the S phase, and in the S phase each sister chromatid will produce its copy. It will produce its copy so that it becomes ready to undergo the next mitotic division, and the cycle will continue. Now with the end of karyokinesis, cytokinesis will begin, and in animal cell a furrow will begin here and it will become constricted more and more, and as a result two daughter cells will be formed, and both the daughter cells will have equal number of chromosomes as that of the parent. And in case of plant cell, a cell plate will form at in the middle of the two nucleus, and ultimately two daughter cell will be formed, and there also the number of the chromosomes will be maintained. So with this we have come to an end of today's discussion. Do not forget to answer the question and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, and like the video if you have liked it, and share it with your friends. Thank you.